Natural chords are natural because they're using the notes of the home major scale. For example, we're in the key of C. C major chord itself uses notes from the C major scale. It uses C, E, and G. Quick note here, we use C major as an example because there are no sharps or flats in the C major scale, so any note that is a sharp or a flat would not be naturally occurring in the key of C. A minor. A minor is the 6th minor of this key. The notes in A minor are A, E, and C. So because A minor uses A, E, and C, all of those notes are in the C major scale, so it's a natural chord. Now, if we had used A major, what would change? Well, that would be A, E, and a C sharp. And we know that C sharp is not in the key of C major. Does that mean you can't do it? No, of course not. Do whatever you want to, baby. It just means it's maybe going to sound a little bit less natural than A minor would. Here's an example. I already know what a lot of you are going to say, and that is that A major chord sounded really nice, like there was nothing wrong with it. And you're right. In fact, the true baller move in creating a chord progression is to intentionally use chords that are not naturally occurring, oftentimes as internal leading tones to build tension toward another chord. But maybe it's a little bit boring, especially if you played it a million times. So let's spice it up with some non-naturally occurring notes and chords. Let's take the 3 for example. The 3 chord, E minor, E, B, and G. If I make this an E major chord, what changes? That G gets lifted to G sharp, which is not natural in the key of C major. But we're on our way to A minor, and that A is a half step in front of it. So it's going to be a really tense moment on E major, and it's going to be a really nice relief on A minor. We're going from a natural chord C major to a non-natural E major back to a natural A minor. Let's change the rhythm a little bit because I don't want E major, the non-natural chord, to be such a landing chord. I want it to be quick. That's where non-natural chords are truly perfect to get started with internal leading tension tones. You don't land on them. That's where they feel a little bit alien in the song. And nobody's mastered that since Radiohead. But you can start using them today. That progression was a 1, 3 major, 6 minor. Try it in 17 different keys today.